So I've got a couple questions surrounding what happened with the previous company, and then I want to dig into a lot of what you're doing today.
Yeah.
So what was it like to get fired from a company that you spent well over a decade building? Like, what was that like?
Yeah. So, if you're a misfit entrepreneur listening to this conversation and you've been in business 10 plus years, maybe 15, maybe 20, you've had your business and you've been building this thing, right? Those early years are the tough years, right? The startup years and the struggle years, and you're stressed out, you're working long hours, you're trying to build this business. Well, when you're 15 years into a business, most of your friends are in that business. Most of your relationships are in that business. Your identity's in that business. My kids, all their apparel that they had was that business, right? I had that logo tattooed on my forehead. The culture was something we had created from nothing to north of 500 employees globally in that business. And it was everything. And to have put myself in a vulnerable position to be terminated in a boardroom 15 years after growing it to north of $50 million, it took everything out of me. And for the first time in my life, and this was, 25 years or so post-graduation from college. So 25 years of entrepreneurial juices and experience and running so hard, I had to stop. My emails stopped coming in. I had nothing on my calendar anymore. I kind of lost my identity. And so I took some time off, Dave, to really self-reflect. And the problem was I had never done that before. I was just running 100 miles an hour. Let's go. I can do that. I felt invincible. I lacked vulnerability. I was kind of like, no, I got this. I know how to do this. I got this thing figured out.
Did you see it coming, or was it a shock to you? Did it just was it something that you saw coming, or was it like out of the blue?
Not until it was too late. Right. By the time I saw the light coming this way, I knew it wasn't the end of the tunnel. I knew it was a Mack truck, and I couldn't get out. I couldn't figure out a way out of the situation I had put myself in. It was still didn't make it any easier because it happened in a short period of time. Right. So we brought on some capital. We hired some people. And we raised $20 million of capital to take our business from 50 million to 100 million. And within 6 months of bringing on that capital, I was out the door.
So speak to that real quick.